Philip Sapple. I'm 56 years old. I authorized Miguel Mas to record us and use my image, my name, my voice in whatever documentary or film he wishes to make it in. Basically, again, my name is Philip Sapple. I'm a homeless person, and for reasons some people wouldn't understand is the reason I became homeless. I wasn't always, but I was in New York, and I was in a soap opera called Port Charles. It's a gothic vampire type soap opera. I played the star Xavier, and my wife and daughter on September 11th, it was my daughter's 8th birthday. They were in the World Trade Center when it was attacked. And I came out of there, and I saw the first building on fire, and it, like everybody else, Hollywood, that didn't really happen. Then I saw the second plane crash in the South Tower, and that's where my daughter and wife were in the bottom, and they were in the restaurant waiting to have their birthday. And I saw that, and I ran from the studio, which is 10 blocks away. I ran from the studio down there to get my wife and daughter out. And basically, I didn't get there in time. Anyway, as I got down there, I went into the building after it collapsed. I found a friend of mine who has a very special daughter, and my wife, my daughter. And there's a famous picture in the 9/11. There was a man holding a child in his arms, and I'm looking up into the sky. That's me and my daughter, with their blood all over me. And I just looked at the sky and said, and there's a hand on my shoulder. And I just stepped there and said, whoever did this, I'm gonna kill the son of a bitch who did this. It was she was 8 years old that day. It was her birthday. She died on her 8th birthday. I was mad. I was furious. Anyway, I got him out of there, and I was working for the American Red Cross at the time in Long Beach, and I moved to New York. And then what happened basically is I was put in the morgue to identify the bodies and everything. Somebody asked me, who's this to? I said, that's my wife and daughter. And then they looked at me like, oh my God, who's this guy? He goes, I'll take care of it. I know who he belongs to. So I contacted the person who I had the phone number to, and so happens to be Sarah Michelle Gellar's father. That's better known as Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I contacted her and told her to get the information she needed to get the body, and she came out there. She came out there, and she couldn't. The father didn't have no life insurance, so she had to pay for a funeral. But during that time, there's no electricity in New York, so she can't get to the bank to get the money. So I turned around and gave her my burial plot, and he's buried right next to my wife and daughter. Shortly after that, LA County called New York telling me I had to come back to LA, and because my mother died. She must have saw the two names on the list and saw that her granddaughter and only granddaughter and her daughter-in-law were dead. She had a heart attack. She must have died. So I had to come all the way back to LA, take care of her business. So I lost all my relatives in one day.